Hello, how are you today, students? How are you, my friends? You okay? Okay, oh, I am okay. I hope you are okay too. So, today we have a new video for math and English. Okay, we're gonna continue with our contents. Wish you could do the homework last week, and today we're gonna continue with explanations. We are talking about fractions. Last day we did some word problems, and today we are gonna learn about dividing fractions. How to divide fractions. We are gonna learn three contents. The first is the meaning of the reciprocal of a fraction or a whole number. Can you repeat with me, please? Reciprocal. 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 Good, thank you. Then we are gonna learn about dividing fractions by whole numbers. Remember fractions like 1 over 2, 3 over 6, okay? This is a fraction. And dividing fractions by whole numbers. A whole number is not a fraction, it's not a decimal number, it's a whole number, it's a full number. For example, 4, 10, 50, 80, okay, 93. Any number that is greater than 0 and has no decimals or fractions. Okay, and then after we're gonna learn reciprocals, dividing fractions by whole numbers, and then whole numbers by fractions. Okay, there are two ways. It's not the same. I'm gonna explain you by using my notebook. Okay, and you don't need to follow my writing. You don't need to write what I write, but use your book, okay, and do the activities I tell you, because I'm gonna make activities that are in your book, so you can do it at the same time than me and follow the explanation at the same time. So yeah, let's go to our book. We're gonna go straight. Okay, and we are learning about reciprocals in the page number 70. So open your book, please. Page number 70. Okay, what is a reciprocal? Reciprocal. Okay, this is first reciprocal. What is a reciprocal? So we got basically reciprocal of a whole number, reciprocal of a whole number. Okay, what is that? Let me explain you. Reciprocal of a whole number. For example, if we have the number, let's imagine number 4, okay, the reciprocal of this number is the fraction that we should to multiply to get 1. Okay, a fraction that when we multiply we get 1. Okay, so we are going to find for a fraction that has this number, the whole number, in the denominator, and a fraction that a number in the numerator that multiplying 4 is going to get 4, because 4 over 4 equals 1, right? So which number multiplying 4 we will get 4? So 1, right? Let's check. Let's do this. 4 multiplied by 1 equals 4 over 4, which 4 over 4 actually equals 1. Okay, so this is the reciprocal fraction of a whole number. This is the full explanation, but if you want to take it easy, the easiest way is this. For example, if we got a number 10, for example, okay, the reciprocal is always a fraction with this number in the denominator and number 1 in numerator. Okay, always like this. For example, 4 reciprocal is 1 over 4. 5 reciprocal is 1 over 5. Okay, this is the reciprocal fraction of a whole number. Okay, easy, right? So let's go with the reciprocal. 1.2 reciprocal of a fraction. This is even easier. Okay, I'm not going to explain you the full explanation because it has no sense. Okay, it's not necessary. So every time you get a fraction like this, for example 1 over 2, the reciprocal fraction is to switching the numbers. Switch the numbers. 2 over 1. Okay, this is the reciprocal fraction of this fraction. Okay, and this actually is the reciprocal fraction of this fraction. For example, 3 over 6. The reciprocal fraction is 6 over 3. Okay, sorry, 6 over 3. That's right. Okay, so every time you look for a reciprocal of a fraction, we will have to switch the numbers. Okay, as you see here, 6 over 3 is the reciprocal fraction of 3 over 6, and 3 over 6 is the reciprocal fraction of 6 over 3. Okay, let's move on. This is clear. Now let's check why we need to know about this, why we need to know about reciprocal. Okay, the second content of today is divisions. Okay, division. The first case that we are learning today is dividing fractions by whole numbers. Dividing fractions by whole numbers. Okay, how to do that? So here we have an example in the page number 71. Okay, in the page 71 we have an example of this operation. Okay, 1 over 2 divided by 4. Okay, we represent this fraction 1 over 2. It will be something like this. Okay, 2 parts. This is so bad. Okay, 2 parts. Okay, 1 over 2, 2 over 2, 2 parts. Okay, so this 1 over 2, it is 2 over 2. Okay, and for example this, okay, this is 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 divided by 4, it means that we divide this part in another 2 parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is how to dividing fractions by whole number works. Okay, so how to do this? I'll show you some examples. If you open your book in the page number 71, we have an exercise. We have actually 3 exercises. Okay, let's check out the exercise number 1. Okay, exercise number 1, I'm gonna write here. Okay, exercise number 1, page number 71. Here we have 1 over 5 divided by 3. Okay, so let's solve this fraction. Sorry, this division. Okay, here we have an explanation that said that the quotient of a fraction and a whole number can be calculated by multiplying the fraction and the reciprocal of the whole number. Okay, we have to multiply the fraction by the reciprocal of this whole number. What is the reciprocal of 3? If we follow the previous explanation, okay, we need to write a fraction with this number, the whole number, as a denominator and number 1 as a numerator. So basically we are multiplying 1 over 5 by 1 over 3. Okay, so let's do it. 1 multiplied by 1 over 5 multiplied by 3, which equals 1 multiplied by 1 is 1, 5 multiplied by 3 equals 15. Okay, so the answer is 1 over 15. Okay, I want you to write all this in the exercise number 1, page number 71. Okay, let's try to get another example. I'm going to try to do it here. Okay, number 2, exercise number 2, page number 71. Okay, we got 2 over 7 divided by 4. Okay, so the same than before, 2 over 7 multiplied by the reciprocal of this whole number, which is 1 over 4. Okay, whole number in denominator and number 1 in numerator. So let's do this. 2 multiplied by 2 and 7 multiplied by 4. 2 multiplied by 2 equals how much? 4. And sorry, this is 1, not 2. This is 1. Okay, 1 over 4 here you have. Okay, 2 multiplied by 1 equals 2, and 7 multiplied by 4 equals 28. Okay, this fraction we can simplify because we can divide this both number by 2, and we will get 2 divided by 2 equals 1. 22 divided by 2 equals 14. So the answer is 1 over 14. Okay, so fill exercise number 2, page number 71. Okay, and exercise number 3, page number 71 is homework. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. We have learned already how to divide fractions and by whole number. Okay, now we are going to learn how to divide. I'm going to write down here 2.2, dividing whole numbers by fractions. Dividing whole numbers by fractions. Here we have, okay, this is in the page number 72, and same than always, we have a few examples to do. Okay, first let's read the explanation, page number 72. There is a speaking pencil that is telling us that the quotient of a whole number and a fraction can be calculated by multiplying the whole number and the reciprocal of the fraction. okay, multiplying the whole number and the reciprocal of the fraction. How to do that? Let's make some examples. For example, exercise number 1, page number 72. Here we have 4 divided by 1/5. As you see now, the whole number is first and the fraction is after. Okay, before we have learned how to divide fraction by whole number, but this time is opposite. Is okay, the whole number dividing by the fraction is not the same way. So as we say, we have to multiply the whole number and the reciprocal of the fraction. So we multiply the whole number by the reciprocal of this fraction. As we have learned already, okay, reciprocal of a fraction, we have to switch the numbers, denominator and numerator. So number 5 is denominator, becomes in a numerator, and number 1 is numerator, becomes in a denominator. Okay, so let's continue. 4 multiplied by 5 equals 20 over 1, or it equals 20. Okay, so for this exercise the answer is 20. Okay, you can write down answer equals 20. Perfect. Now let's make another example. Okay, exercise number 2, page number 72. Okay, here we have 6 divided by 2/3. As always, as we have done before, we multiply the whole number by the reciprocal of this fraction. Okay, number 3 here is denominator, it goes to numerator. Number 2 is numerator, goes to denominator. So 6 multiplied by 3/2, 6 multiplied by 3 equals 18. Oh, sorry, over 2, which equals 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Okay, so 9 is the final answer. We can write it down here. Answer is 9. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think you could understand already how to do it. Now let me give you some homework. Okay, about reciprocal, you will do page number 70. Okay, page number 70, about divisions of fractions and whole numbers. You will do 71, and about division of whole numbers and fractions you will do 72. That in fact these 2 pages is just 2 operations, okay, which is very, very simple, very, very easy, and it won't take you long. Okay, it won't take you long time. So next week we are gonna continue learning more about this. Okay, for today that's all. We have learned about reciprocal of whole number, reciprocal of a fraction, how to divide fraction and whole numbers, and how to divide whole numbers by fractions. Okay, finally you got some homework 2. So that's all for today. I hope you could understand my lesson and you could learn something with me. Please stay safe, stay at home, take care of your family, and see you soon at the school. Bye bye.